Hey Flawless Skin Gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sele Kalio and I am a Nigerian-based beauty influencer, a skincare DIY specialist. I create videos every week on skincare formulation, and I also share tips on how you can start your own skincare business by offering trainings, mentorships, and other ways that you can get into the business by, bulk orders, wholesales, rebranding, etc. So if any of this is something that you're interested in and you would like to join the family, please, you are welcome. Today's video, I'm going to be making a hyaluronic acid solution using the high molecular weight hyaluronic acid. Instead of using the powder every day, you just make a concentration of a certain concentration and then use that for your formula. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you today, how you can make your own hyaluronic acid solution from the powder. So if you're interested, please definitely keep on watching. So first of all, you're going to need water, which is going to be our base because hyaluronic acid is a water-based ingredient. You will also need glycerin, which is also a humectant and will also help the effectiveness of the hyaluronic acid. Now, depending on the concentration that you're making, that will determine the quantity of water that you're going to use. So for this, I am making a concentration of 1%, and we know that hyaluronic acid has a usage percentage rate of 0.2%. So I am making a concentration of 1%, and when I'm going to use it for my formula, I will be able to do the maths and get a concentration of 0.2% from this solution. But I'm making a 1% concentration for this. And yeah, now I'm adding my hyaluronic acid. The hyaluronic acid I'm using is a high molecular weight hyaluronic acid, which means it will definitely give us a jelly effect. Now go ahead and hydrate that. Make sure you match it very well so it hydrates, and then you can go ahead and leave this for a few minutes or hours or overnight, depending on how quick you need it. For this, I needed to use it almost immediately, so I couldn't wait overnight. I had to leave it for a few minutes. Now go ahead and cover your hyaluronic acid so you don't have debris and insects and all of that dropping in, and then keep it on the side to hydrate. Here we are hydrated. Look how beautiful that is. We still have a little clumps of hyaluronic acid in it, but at the end of the day, if you keep it for at least 24 hours, you will see that you begin to get a more jelly product, a more uniform jelly product. But I needed to use this immediately, so I couldn't wait for that. Now, the quantity of water that you will need for each solution is dependent on the concentration that you're trying to make. So if you're making a 1% concentration, the quantity of water you'll be using will be different from if you're making a 10% concentration, and so on and so forth. I'm going to be teaching this better in our upcoming base corrective class, so join that. Go ahead and store that in a clean container, and then you have yourself a hyaluronic acid solution that you can always use at any time. You can even put this on your face, but you will have to still dilute it to get a 0.2% concentration. So I just went ahead and stored this in my container, and it was easier for me to use than always trying to dissolve the hyaluronic acid powder every time I have to make a formulation. And yes, don't be like me. Always make sure you use your spatula, your silicone spatula, so you can remove everything from the container, so you don't have any waste. So finally, this is what we have. I always encourage you to label your products so you know exactly what each product is. For somebody like me, I make a lot of products every day, and sometimes I forget to label them and I end up throwing away a lot of formulas. So make sure you label your products appropriately so you know exactly what each container represents or what each container carries. All right, so here, this is what we have, a very beautiful looking gel. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you have bought hyaluronic acid liquid like this from your organic product sellers. This is what they do, or this is what they sell to you. You too can make yours and save you a lot of money. Now, if you haven't registered for our upcoming base corrective base class, make sure you hurry up and register, because this training or this formula or this tutorial or whatever you want to call it that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is something that will benefit you and you will make a lot of money from it. I'm giving you high class, high production formula for this training or for this tutorial, so you want to definitely join. If you want to get more information about the training, send a WhatsApp message using the link down below. And also, if you are trying to start out in your skincare journey or you're trying to start out in your skincare business, you can go ahead and get our ebook, which is a beginner's guide to formulation, and it will give you a proper guide as to how to start or what to do during your formulations. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.